Oh, okay. So, guy, look, yes, it's the UCL, so I've got to be on time. Okay, it's the UCL. So when it's UCL, things are a little different. So yes, guys, it's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy. Yes, guys, I told you. For people who host, guys, this channel was built on the UCL. Look, I love all football. I love all football. But this channel was built off the UCL. The suit is out, the shades are out, the ring is up here, and it gets real because, guys, it's the knockout. It's UCL knockouts. It's legacy time. So because it's legacy time, I've got to bring you that. Norats, don't do that. Norats, don't you dare do that. I was on time for AFCON. Don't you dare do that. I will. Look, man, black power. I'm a black supremacist. I will always be. I told you, I'm a versus black supremacist. So shout out to your boy, Supreme Quads, what's up? Tauri, what's up? Everybody up in the streets, Alex, what's up, man, guys? What's up? So, guys, 2 games today. So we're obviously going to be reviewing the Real Madrid game, post-match analysis of the Real Madrid game. Then we're going to look at the Man City game and post-match analysis of that. Pretty easy. Then a little bit of a look ahead to the games happening tomorrow. Then, of course, I'll take your questions and answers. So, guys, remember, so Tuesday, old school postman analysis. Wednesday is going to be a hangout form. That's what we'll do. So the Tuesday, old school postmatch analysis like this, taking your questions. Then Wednesday is going to be the hangout panel. So just thought, just to give you guys a bit of variety and so forth. I think that's like a cool way to go, man. So let's start off with a Real Madrid, man. So we'll look at that. So 3:30, man. So Real Madrid, man. Here's the thing here, man. Was it a goal? So people are saying Madrid, this thing and that thing. And look, my thing is that, you have to look beyond it. I'm not sure why it wasn't given. I'm not sure why they didn't really give that. But you have to be honest with yourselves. Would that have changed the course of the game? Think about it. Would that have truly changed the course of the game? If the game was close and both of the teams were close in quality, then you could go back and say, man, if they had given that, could it have been different? But when you look at over the course of the game, Real Madrid were way ahead the better team. Real were much the better team. And Real should feel that Real should have won this game by 3 or 4. This should have been 3-0 or 4-0. Like there was a sizable gap in quality between Real and Leipzig. Leipzig had their chances. They had their opportunities. But when Real attacked, I felt there was much more of a threat. Whereas whenever Leipzig attacked, I was like, this guy's ain't scoring, bro. Leipzig, thank you for Chris Skul. Thank you for Chris Skul. Because I think ever since they lost Chris Skul, it's not really been the same for these boys. So many elements for this performance here. I think the first thing you've got to start off with, which I couldn't really get into my reaction, was Tchouaméni. You see, in modern football right now, one of the key things to be is to be multifaceted. If you can play multiple positions, that's a huge thing to have. Now, if you're amazing in one position, look, that's great. But what have we said? Like, they posted a video of Ozil's assist to Benzema, like from UCL's before. Ozil could only play one position, and that was it. Now, I would love luxury players to come back and masters of the position to come back, but modern football is modern football. Tchouaméni is the quintessential necessity in football. Central midfield. He can also attack as well because the guy has a great shot on him. He can be a DM and protect the defense, and he can play as a central defender. Tchouaméni was arguably one of the best players on that pitch. And I think his performance in that defense is huge. Militao out. Alaba out. Rudiger out. And I'll keep it a stack. Alaba has looked a bit funky. Tchouaméni might possibly be a better defender than your boy Alaba, who I think his strongest position is perhaps left back, DM, than maybe central defender. But I thought Tchouaméni was amazing because he was key. Because Leipzig, they had their chances, but Tchouaméni, he put himself in. He was smart in when he knew when to win fouls, made good tackles, made good blocks, and made key stops for Madrid when they needed him. So you have to really give a shout out to Tchouaméni as to how key he was and how moment he was. So for Tchouaméni, huge. Now, You look, okay, let's look at Brahim Diaz right now. See, you have to know when to take your opportunity as a player. Brahim Diaz, I thought he was a decent player, not Real Madrid quality. You see, to play for Real Madrid, to start for Real Madrid, the benchmark is extremely high. Extremely high. When I saw him from Milan, I was like, okay, he's a good, decent young player. But Real Madrid, no, I don't see that happening. And in life, you have to take your opportunities. You see, that's why a key saying is carpe diem. Carpe diem is a very key saying. Seize the moments. You're not always going to have these many chances. So when the chance falls, you have to seize your moments. Brahim Diaz has been seizing his moments because what he wants to say is that, no, I'm not a squad player. I'm not a bit part player. I should be a starter. So we now have a conversation where, let's say everybody's fit for Real Madrid. Everyone is fit. Should Carlos start Rodrigo ahead of Brahim Diaz? Also, Brahim Diaz is a guy who, he looks like a player who I believe can play various positions. Wide, attacker, winger. Bro, throw him in the false line. Because I've seen enough from him where, oh, this guy can work as a false line. He can work. Or you can retrain him to be a false line. But the key question is, if I'm Rodrigo, I'm worried. Seize the day. Carpe seize the day. Look, Hans, whatever it is. If I am Rodrigo, I'm worried because if I'm Rodrigo, I'm like, bro, Diaz is coming in and he's making clutch plays. He's scoring clutch goals. He's saying what's up in important moments. Guys, it's a winning goal. And this could be a very valuable goal for them going forward. Were Real always going to get past Leipzig? Of course they were. Whether they won or lost this game, over the two legs, Real were going to stir-fry these freaking dudes. But facts remains facts. Diaz won them the game. And this is something that he's been doing on multiple occasions right now lately. And he's hitting form at the right time. So for Carlo Ancelotti, this is a great problem to have. Because for Carlo, he's saying to himself, oh, bro, Diaz can say what's up for me. Diaz can say what's up for me. Like, Diaz now is giving me a selection problem. And as a manager, what I want is for it to be difficult to come up with a first lineup. The worst thing as a manager, if you're a top manager, if you're a brick manager, who cares? If you're a top manager, what I don't want is, oh yeah, I know what the first 11 is. The best thing is, man, who do I start? Do I start him? Do I start him? Do I start him? So what Diaz is saying now, bro, Carlo, no. If you have any respect for yourself as a professional, you should never accept being a super sub. A super sub is a glorified loser. So it's a glorified loser. A top player wants to be a starter. A top player wants to say what's up. And I think that is the arguments that Diaz is making now. Is Brahim Diaz a world-class player? No. Is Brahim Diaz going to win the Ballon d'Or? No. Will Brahim Diaz be considered one of the best players of his generation? No. This ain't never going to happen. But when we are dealing with a team, everybody has to contribute. Bro, Rodrigo was key for that UCL win with those goals he scored against Man City. Who scored the winning goal? Let me ask you guys right now. If you ask one of the streets, who scored the winning goal in the 06 UCL final? Oh, yeah, it was Etso. Oh, no, it was Dino. Oh, it was Deco, no? It was a dude called freaking Bellotti. So the stars will be the stars. The superstars will be the superstars. But everybody needs to contribute. And there comes a time where, Eddie's going to say, what's up? Michael Jordan, remember that pass he gave to Steve Kerr or he gave to Paxman? Who cares about freaking Steve Kerr or Paxman? But there comes a time where those so-called big part players, you're going to have to make a big play. So for Diaz, he said, what's up? Now, guys, Vini is cooking. Now, he may not have scored, but I'm liking what Vini is doing, bro. Because Vini, this guy's football is, you're going to see that he's taking his football to the next level. Like, that's just his movements, his dribbling, his way his go up and down is great. The only thing I'll say to Vini, you don't need to do anything extra. Like that yellow card he got, Vini, you don't need to do anything extra. Like, here's the thing about Vini. All those extra antics, those are for brick players. Because see, when you're a brick player, you need to do extra stuff to try and remain relevant. Dino just played the game. R9 just played the game because when you're of such a high quality, that extra stuff is useless. It actually gets in the way of your quality. So for Vini, you are that good. You are a high quality player. You are an old school footballer. You are that footballer, not footballer, that footballer. And as a footballer, forget the antics. Forget the extras. Forget trying to get into people's heads. Just play your football because you are that good. And I say for Vini, this could be your definitive season. This could be your definitive season for you. It could be huge for you. It could be massive. Because again, I think for Vini, remember, that season when Real won, that was Benzema. Vini was key. Vini was key. Vini sold Fernandinho sold to the Pharisees. Okay, he sold Fernandinho to the freaking Pharisees, bro, with that skill where Fernandinho still hasn't recovered, and he scored the winning goal. But that was the Benzema season, which led to the Ballon d'Or. Vini wants to win the Ballon d'Or. Vini wants to do what Neymar never did. Neymar is more talented than Vini. Neymar had a bigger, and like Neymar will be considered like the much greater player. That's it. But what Vini wants to say, oh bro, Neymar, he's the dude. He's the guy. He's the main guy. Neymar never won the Ballon d'Or. Neymar never won the Copa America or World Cup for Brazil. And Neymar was never considered the quintessential best player in the year. Now, of course, there's a Messi and Cristiano tax, but no one cares about that stuff. If Vini can say that, bro, I won a Ballon d'Or, Neymar did not, Vini will say, yo, what's up? I got a Ballon d'Or. I was considered the best player in the year. And for Vini, if he can be truly definitive, lead Real to a La Liga win, lead them to a UCL win, do what I think is improbable and beat Argentina and Uruguay to a Copa America dub this summer, then that Ballon d'Or discussion is going to become very interesting. Now, it depends what happens at the Euros, but if Vini does a dub of a Copa America, a La Liga, and a UCL being the main player, he puts himself in a very strong argument to win the Ballon d'Or. At the very least, he's on the podium. At the very least, he's on the podium. Then it's a case of like, okay, what does Jude Bellingham now do at the at the Euros and any of these other guys? But for Real Madrid, I think someone put it in the chat. 1-0 is good because the thing about the 1-0 dub is, guys, like Real Madrid are scoring at least 2 or 3 goals at the crib. Leipzig may get one, but Real are beating these guys comfortably. I've seen enough from Leipzig to say these guys are not going to trouble Real Madrid that much. And remember, Jude Bellingham is going to come back, should be back from injury. So as long as they don't get any more extra injuries, and I don't know the time scale of Militao. Maybe someone can tell me. If you can tell me the time scale of when Militao will be back, maybe Militao can come back and help things. But putting that to one side, I just feel that it should be good enough. Real should be through. Now, the amount of chances they had, I think Real will be like, bro, if only we'd won like 2 or 3-0, then we could be really calm. See, at 1-0, if you're Real, get an early goal. Because 1-0, it's not over at 1-0. Now, I think it's over because I don't rate Leipzig. But still, if you're being professional, 1-0, chill, cool. But the thing about 1-0 is you're winning. But you still need to look over your shoulder. You see, 3-0, hey, we're all good. Bro, our good friends LSG, who we'll talk about soon, they were up freaking 4-0. And we all know what happened. 6-1 happened. Nene happened. Freaking Sergio Roberto happened. That's what freaking happened. The goal that gave that bum-ass a career at Barca and the captain's armband. So, but look, man, I think for Real, guys need to come back. Courtois, I think, is out. But they need Militao back. So you can get through Leipzig without this. But when we're now getting deeper into a potential meeting like a City, you know, and other guys, maybe an Atleti or an Inter, they need guys back. They need guys back, you know, because they need bodies, because bodies are falling. They need bodies back. But Bruyne Diaz, man, I don't know what you guys are saying. Should he be a starter? Should Bruyne Diaz be a starter, man? Should he be a starter? So, bro, shouts, and yes, true. Tchouaméni was amazing. Guys, you know, here's the thing, guys. Robert, can you keep your boy? Keep Kepa. Just keep him. We don't want Kepa. Okay, I repeat, we do not want Kepa. I beg you, we do not want Kepa, bro. Yeah. Leipzig and other dudes. Man City will destroy this defense, bro. This defense as is, without Militao, without Alaba, Man City will destroy them. So that's a very key there. Come on, don't blame this on refs, bro. Don't blame this on refs. Rodrigo, he isn't trash. Okay, that's just being extreme. The thing with Rodrigo is he just needs to take his football to the next level. And he needs to convince us that you're not a purple patch merchant. Because Rodrigo, the reality is you're a purple patch guy. You're not a definitive article. Like Vini and Bellingham, they are consistently saying, what's up? Freaking Camavinga. Let's talk about Camavinga. Every time I watch Camavinga, I'm like, man, this guy's quality. This guy is a super smart, technical, intelligent player. So for Rodrigo, you're a purple patch merchant. And if you don't want to be known as a purple patch merchant, we need to see more of you. Simple as that. We need to see more of you. So you can't just pop in, oh, you're amazing for 3 games. Then for 3 games, you completely disappear. Because when we're looking at this game, who will we be talking about? Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Vini, Brahim Diaz, Lunin. We're not talking about Rodrigo in this game. And for Rodrigo, this is a game in which you should show, I'm part of those dudes. So he needs to do a lot more to really now say, what's up, man. So guys, let's get those likes up, guys. Get those likes up, guys. And please feel free to send in your dubs or super chats. I really appreciate those dubs and super chats. It helps keep this channel growing, and I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. So let's talk about your other boys, man. So where we are? Let's go to 18:30, man. Your boys, Man City. Look, shout out to FC Copenhagen. Quality goal. Quality goal those guys scored. Quality goal. But we're going to keep it a stack. We have to keep it a stack, man. They were never going to do anything in this freaking game. Guys, let's keep it a stack. They were never going to do anything in this freaking game. Now, I'm angry because I predicted 3-1 and I thought it was going to be 3-1. This was the perfect results for Man City. Guys, we have to be real. City aren't going for just a back-to-back. Pep is greedy. Pep is greedy. And when you're on such a high level, you want to be greedy. And part of Pep's greed is that, oh no, I want it all. I want it all. So for Pep Guardiola, he's like, no, I want to go back-to-back. Trebles. Back-to-back trebles. So if he wants to do a back-to-back treble, that involves rest and rotation. So what he wants ideally, which is ideal for him now, is, I can now rest guys for the second leg. So for City, I think because this could have been a game where it was 1-1 or 1-0, but you can see for City, they are aggressively chasing this Dubinsky. And we've got to give it up for, this game was about KDB. It was about KDB. And De Bruyne has shown time and time again that, I am very crucial and important to this team. We know my passing, my decision-making, the quality that I bring, but it's one thing to have talents, but it's another thing to execute when your team needs you. You see, the really good players and the elite players, the really good players, they're talented, they are good. Like a Rodrigo. You're good and you can sometimes show your things. The elite players, the top tier players is, it's money time. We need you to make a play, and they make a play. A key pass, a pre-assist, a key assist, a goal, a dribble, a creation of space, a tackle. Something key that helps the team win. And that is what KDB was able to do today against Copenhagen. Like, you see, this was always going to be an easy game for Man City, but this is one of those games where you can easily slip up. And when it became 1-1, it could have easily been a game that went away from Copenhagen. And Copenhagen, they had a good few chances. Because remember, it's at home, it's the crowd, and Copenhagen knew that their best chance of even dreaming of a shock is to win this game at home and then hope for the best away from home. But for City, they're like, no, let's not even give these guys any chance, any sniff whatsoever. Let's try and make this happen and not even leave anything across. And I think when you just look at the 3 goal scorers, De Bruyne, what do you know about him? I've said many times that, but I feel Bernardo Silva is one of the most underappreciated players. Because Bernardo Silva, time and time again, in so many instances, has been huge for Man City. He's been key. And I don't feel Bernardo Silva gets enough love. That's my view. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel that what Bernardo Silva does, I think it goes under the radar, and I think it goes underappreciated. It goes underappreciated what this guy does, because I think what this guy does is very key. It's very key what this guy does. It's very important. And I think that he has been pivotal to everything good that Man City have done. And for your boy Foden, I've always been a Foden fan. And he's finally catching fire. And I believe that with Mahrez now gone, there's now focus on, oh, kid, it's on you now. Because with Mahrez there and other guys there, okay, he'd play here, no, play there, play there. Now you are seeing he's now a major feature in this team, and he now has to now play a major role. Because remember, when you come into that England team, it's going to be very hard to get into the African team, specifically with what Bellingham is doing. So for Foden, he's scoring goals. He's scoring goals. He's now really getting the momentum. But what I want to see from Foden is, I know how talented you are. I know how good you are. Can he be what KDB is? Because remember what I said about KDB. Yes, we know how talented you are. Can he be clutch? Can he be key? So now we're now getting into that key league game. When you play Liverpool again, when we're now looking at the Arsenal game, we're now looking at an FA Cup semi. Can you come in clutch? Can you come in key? Because once you're able to do that, Foden, you've now moved on to the next plateau. You've now moved on to the next level of now appreciation of like, oh, you're that good. You're that dude. So, but look, I said again, for Man City, this was always going to be an easy dub. This was always going to be an easy dub for Man City. And I just think this was not what's going to test them. Now, last thing, and then I'll go to your questions, because the last thing, KDB is missing one thing. KDB is missing one thing. A major performance in a major final. An FA Cup final is not a major final. No, it's not. We're not repping the freaking Football Association Cup. Okay, shout out to your boy Church. We're not repping that freaking cup. So World Cup final, Euros final, UCL final. For me, those are the three major finals you can play as a player. It's a World Cup final, the final for your confederation, AFCON, Euros, Copa America, Asia Cup, and the UCL final. Those are the three major finals. And KDB has yet to show up and be big time in any of those. Now, injury tax is injury tax. But for me as Halford, I don't give a damn. Injury or not injury, I don't care. Facts remains that we have yet to show up in a major final. So that's why, for me, KDB has yet to really go into that plateau. And he has a great opportunity this year. Because City, I think, are odds-on favourites to make another final. 100%. I think City most likely will make the UCL final. Against who? I don't know. Once it's now UCL final, I hope KDB doesn't get injured. Because I want KDB to be, okay, now, you're fully fit, no injury. Can you come on big and execute? Because I'm sorry, City's most important player last season was Rodri. If you had to just pick one name. The team was amazing. Pep did this thing. Pick one name. It was Rodri. His consistency, his performances, how important he was, and he scored arguably one of City's most important goals, which was the goal to give them their first UCL dub. I'm sorry, Rodri was more important than KDB. So for KDB, that's what I needed to do, where cometh a final. Because you know what Drogba did for Chelsea. You know what Cristiano did for United, and what Cristiano did many times for Real Madrid. What Messi has done for Barca. What Edso did for freaking Barca on 2 occasions. We need you in a final to come on clutch and say what's up. Because once you do that, then it's like, aha, no, you're not that good. Because that's the only thing he's missing. The only thing he's missing is, in a major final, I came up big for Man City. I came up big for Man City. So look, I said again, this thing is over. For Foden, could this be Foden's real? Foden has yet to have a real breakout season. He's always been flirting with it, but he's really not yet had a real big breakout season. But okay, I'm really that freaking dude. And for the boy of the land, look, but that's what makes it so dangerous, guys. Haaland didn't score. Bro, he hardly did anything in this game. Bro, Haaland hardly did anything in this game. This is your goal-scoring freak, your goal-scoring machine. This is goal-scoring phenom. And they didn't need him. which is what makes City so difficult, is you can have your main striker, your top striker, this goal-scoring guy who's dropped 5 Gs in a game. And it's like, no, it doesn't really matter. Because Foden can get it. Your boy, De Bruyne can get it. So many other guys can get it. And if they don't get it, Haaland can get it. So for City, they're going to be difficult, guys. They're going to be very, very difficult coming through. They're going to be very, very difficult to beat, man. It's UCL, it's knockouts, guys. But if City gets no major injuries, unless we see something crazy, they're going to be difficult to beat. I want to see that City Real Madrid game. Now, if City face that Real defense, they're going to cook them, 100%. Like over 2 legs, I'm taking City. In a one-off game, I can't bet against Real Madrid in the final. I just can't do that. In a one-off game, I'm always going to ride with Real. But over 2 legs, I want to see everyone fully fit. So a dream scenario is like a UCL semi. Everyone is fit. Let's go again, bro. Let's go again and let's see how both of these guys go. Because I think that could potentially be a really, really quality, amazing game. Between City and Real. But they have to be fully fit, bro. Everyone really has to be fully fit, but I think that is definitely a game that I would 100% love to watch and see, man. So let me take your Dubinskis, guys. So where are we at right now? We're at 28:30, man. So guys, send in your questions, send in your views, and I will take sorry, man. There we go. So. Shout to your boy, Miguel Rabines. Cheers, Marina, for Kepa and believing that show. You see, if you made a list of all of the players that Chelsea could have gotten, it would actually anger me, bro. Bro, I think we could have gotten Mbappe. Bro, I think we could have even gotten Messi, but I think we could have gotten Mbappe. I think Mbappe actually went to Stamford Bridge. So the fact that, basically, getting Kepa for nearly 100 mil might be one of the worst decisions of all time. It might be one of the worst decisions of all time is paying that amount of money for a worldwide brick. Because that's what it is. This guy, he's a worldwide prime premier brick, man. So horrendous, bro. Absolutely horrendous, bro. Like, yeah, we could have gotten Chouameni. Because, bro, do you know how talented this kid is? It is actually frightening to think, guys, do you know how talented France could be? Guys, France could be a dynasty for like a decade. France have so much quality in depth, specifically with the young guys coming through, that France could dominate for a decade. Because the amount of young talent that so much of France's best players, core guys, they haven't even hit 26 or 27. Like Chouameni, I think Chouameni is what, 21 to 22? So most of all these France guys who are their best players and the core guys, they've not even sniffed 26 or 27, man. But yeah, thanks for that, Marina. Actually, let me not even say the B word now. Brand, the UCL fell off. Lens, Sociedad, Lazio. No, bro. Again, these are when guys don't watch guys. Sociedad are a good team. Zubimendi is one of the most sought after DMs out there. Now, Bozo FC long there, but no, like Sociedad are going to beat PSG, bro. Like, I've already accepted that those guys are beating PSG hands down 100%. That's happening. So I don't know what you're on about. Real deal. If CR7 wins the Asia CL, does it add or it's nothing to you? It's nothing to me. Because he needs to win the World Cup. 2 things. He needs to win the World Cup or he needs to show up for Portugal in a major final. Because he did not, because again, injury sad spots, he did not contribute to Portugal's final win, man. So, again, like, but he gotta be, real deal. I mean, I know you're a Cristiano fan, but so you tell me that if he leads Al Nassr to the Asian Champions League, that's supposed to change something? Like, let's just be real. I mean, is that supposed to change something? Come on, bro. Like, let's just be real, man. So, guys, send in your cues, guys. Send in your cues, guys, before we get out of here. Send in your cues, man. Any questions, man? Send me your questions, guys, before I get out of here. Send me your questions, yo. Hold on, what do you guys say, man? But they better look. Southgate has no excuse. Look at what Foden is doing. Look at what Bellingham is doing. Kane is arguably one of the best strikers in the world, and look at how he starts by there, and he was going to break Lewandowski's record. So going into the Euros, England are going to have guys who are arguably some of the best players in the world in their position. He's got no excuse. And when you couple up with the fact that outside of France, is there any team as talented as England? It's not Portugal. It's not Spain. Sure as hell ain't Italy. It ain't Germany. So, yeah, for Southgate, you're running out of excuses, bro. You're running out of key excuses to reach anything, man. Let's keep it a stack. Shout out to Anthony Floor. Thank you for the dub, Anthony Floor. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Diaz going to Milan on loan for 3 years helps his development as a player. He went through his growing pains, but it made him stronger, and it helped us win the Scudetto 2 seasons ago. Yes, it helped him, for sure. But you still have to give someone kudos for character. Now, of course, you want a guy to play, a guy to develop, and to grow in and of his skills. He was always talented, but talent is like 30 or 40% of what allows a player to succeed at the very highest level. A major part of it is your mentality and your character. The reason why Vinny is where he is right now isn't just because of his talent. Talent's a small bit. It's his character. We all know what Vinny went through. And this whole thing of like he's playing against us, which is what Benzema was saying. So we have to admire this guy's character and belief, because you know that this is a much higher level. And the pressures of playing for Real Madrid are much greater than the pressures of playing for Milan. Like Diaz, he was good for Milan. I remember him for Milan. He was one of Milan's best players. But I think that he's now taking his game to the very next level now. He's played the game to the very next level now. And I just think that, he's like, bro, he's making an argument. Like, let's just see whether he can keep this going, but he's making an argument because the goals he's scoring and the way he's playing, bro, he wasn't doing this for Milan. He wasn't doing this for Milan, So you have to give him that Dubinsky. But a key thing here is playing for Real Madrid isn't easy. There's some very, very big players who didn't make it to Real Madrid. Kaká, Robin, Cannavaro. There's some very, very big players that did not make this. So because Real Madrid, it's sink or swim. So a large part of it, of course, is his experience with Milan. It's his raw talent, his development. So you have to thank Milan for actually helping to develop him, because that was a key part of his development. But his character is very key to be like, okay, once I play, I've got to seize the moment. Like this in this game today, right now. No. Don't pass the ball. Don't defer. Don't look for the right decision. Take the game by the scruff of the neck. Be brave. Be confident. Have large cojones. Dribble past players and shoot that freaking ball and put that ball in that damn net and win the game for your damn team. So, that, of course, is the key thing, bro. Shazzy Boy Hitman, thank you for the Dubinsky, Hitman. Germany looks like they might be a dark horse in their own tournaments. They have a real striker with Undav now. All I'm saying, Hitman, is this is all I'm saying. Again, I don't want to be crazy, but all I'm saying is this, bro, is I see McSauce dropping a 2-piece in our opening game. So I truly fear for them in our opening game. Because I see a scary scenario where Scott McSauce drops a 2-piece. So my hope for Germany is that, bro, look at with Ivory Coast. It would have been horrible for the tournament if Ivory Coast got grouped. I think it would be horrible for the Euros if Germany gets grouped. It would be horrible. It's always good for the host nation to at least make the semis. At least, in my opinion, I think every host nation should at least make the signings because it helps for the vibe of the tournament. A host nation getting grouped, it's horrible. It's because you just want that feeling of like, the host nation, they are there and everything, and it helps with the vibe of other games because it affects the attendances and just the general mood across the nation for the host nation. So, but hey, I'm telling you right now, say UNDAF, whatever, I worry about Germany because I said again, Germany should have kept Rudi Voller. They should have gone old school and kept Rudi Voller as the manager. Nagelsmann, I just feel he's too radical of a manager, and that I think could be problematic because Germany doesn't need a radical manager. They just need a good old school back to basics manager to say what's up. Percy for me. And so yeah, they missed him. Your standards for CR7 is high tax, but I respect it. If a guy wants to be in the arguments of one of the greatest players ever, the bare minimum is you have to win a World Cup. That's the bare minimum. You have to win a World Cup. Beyond that, you've got to at least be one of the best players at the World Cup. So what I say for Cristiano is, give me a Diego Forlan in 2010. Give me a Davosuke in 98. Give me a Robin in 2014. Give me a tournament where you are considered one of the best players. You've not even given me that, bro. This is a guy who has never been the best player at a World Cup. You never scored a World Cup knockout goal. And you never said what's up in a major final for Portugal. So, sorry, bro. It's not even a high standards. It's basic standards, bro. So what is you guys say? Send me your cues, guys. What else are you guys saying, man? So what are you guys thinking about the games tomorrow? Do you think Ban gets pimp slapped, man? What would Pep's legacy be if he does the 4-peats back-to-back treble? Would he dare do a treble 3-peats? If he does the 4-peats back-to-back treble, then I don't think there's any comparison. Now remember, 115 charges are still pending. 115 charges, they're still pending. But if we're keeping it real, if we're keeping it a stack, if we're in a situation now where, basically, if we're in a situation now where he does a back-to-back treble plus a 4-peat, then all that's left really, because all Fergie will have is longevity and maybe dot and die with the team. Then, because if he does that, that doesn't put him on, I think that puts him on 4 UCLs. Yeah. Because 1, 2, 4. So, and does Carlo have 4 or 5? Carlo has 4. Don Carlo has 4. Because he won 2 with Milan. 2, yeah. So, wow. So if he does this, that means he's on the same UCLs as Carlo. But no, then it's a strong element of like, I think this guy just might be the GOAT. Then he just probably might be the quintessential, unarguable GOAT of football if he does that, because then, what can he, then all we're waiting for is 115 charges. But if you're saying, because you have to look at the impact it's made on the EPL, the so-called toughest league in the world, a 4-peat, which has never been done, because what puts you in a special scenario is, this has never been done before. Say what you want about Zidane. Zidane won 3 UCLs in a row. Zidane gave you 3 dubs in a row. So what the legacy thing is, no one's ever done this before. So for Pep, I think the 100 points, goals scored, that's like a Premier League thing. If he now goes back to back, okay, Real have done that. So for Pep to be like, okay, I've got to do something unique, is a back-to-back treble. That's never been done before. Now, I think that is a back-to-back treble is stupid. It's stupid. If the Premier League or the world of football allows him to do this, I may have to induct the world of football if you allow this guy to do a back-to-back treble. That would be freaking insane, bro. That'd be freaking insane. If he does a back-to-back treble, what does Fergie have over him? Because if he does a back-to-back treble, Fergie will have two things over him. I built my team from scratch with a bunch of kids and longevity. That's it. Like, Fergie will have nothing else. Okay, because the Premier League titles, but then that's because he spent such a long time. But in terms of football played, points accumulated, goals scored, records broken, Champions Leagues won, and Pep hasn't beat. So all Fergie has is, I built this. Like, that's what Fergie has over Pep. That Fergie, like, I built this team full of kids. And people told me that, you cannot win with a bunch of kids. And he won with guys from the academy. So, and Pep isn't winning anything with the likes of Nicky Butt, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, and those dudes, and freaking Poborski and Andrei Kanchelskis. Nah. Pep ain't winning anything with that. So for Fergie doing that is joy, and how long he reigned for, and because really Fergie built three different teams, because he had to destroy, rebuild. But bro, look at the records that Pep has broken, bro. And I'm sorry, whether you like it or not, Pep's impact on the Premier League has been greater than Fergie's impact. I'm sorry. Like, this City team is already the greatest dynasty in Premier League history. You cannot deny that. You can talk up, talk down. It is the greatest team in Pep's dynasty, bro. And because, when it's, who's better, who's not better? Okay, we did this. This is why whenever we say, what's the best league? Okay, when we now compete against each other, what happens? Forget about what you do within your league or how competitive it is. When we now compete against each other, what do we say, what's up? So I've always said that, no, La Liga is the best league because when we look at the UCL and the Europa League, which teams win out? La Liga teams beats every other team more times than not. So the Liga is the best league because they beat every other league when we now go head to head. So when Pep faced Fergie twice, he beat him. But it's complicated. Because I don't think you can use that as a yardstick because Messi is Messi. So like if you have Messi on your team, that is like a cheat code. That is essentially a cheat code. And even more so than that, forget Messi, freaking Samuel Eto'o. Okay, so, those Barca players were freaking amazing, man. Shout out to Boy Real Deal, man. Thank you for the dub, man. I'm saying you're right, HH, but I'll see you this summer. You see me? Oh, you mean with... Bro, Portugal ain't winning the freaking Euros this summer. Like, if you're saying that Cristiano's going to do something this summer with Portugal, that ain't happening, bro. Like, let's keep it a stack. Portugal and Cristiano ain't winning no Euros this summer. Like, if Portugal, if they reach the semis, that would be an amazing achievement. If they reach the semis, that would be an amazing achievement. Anything beyond that, it ain't happening, bro. Shout out to Hitman. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. If found guilty, what will the 150 charges do to Pep's legacy if he does the 4-peat? Oh, it's everything is done. Like, if they're found guilty and you pretty much cheated the system, it ruins everything. Just like for Juve. Like all those league titles that Juve won during Calciopoli, they don't count. And almost everything that Juve have won, there's a stain on them. Which it's the harm it would do to you is crazy. People just don't take Juve serious. So almost anything that Juventus do now, people are like, well, because once you're found guilty once, that stink remains with you forever. It's as harsh as it may seem, that stink remains with you forever. So yeah, man, because then you'll be like, well, should we really give them the win? Are they really cheating? So, that's my thing, man. But we'll see. But I don't think they'll be found guilty, though. Like, lawyers, tax, man. Those guys, they know how to get lawyers, man. So what else do you guys say, man? What else are you guys saying? All right. Yeah, look, you see, for me, I feel it's sort of switched right now. So we look at last season, City won. So City won the UCL. Who won the Europa League last season? Who won the Europa League last season? Wait, how can I remember this? Wait, who won the Europa League last season? got to the Europa League final. Oh wait, was it? No, it wasn't. No. West Ham got the Conference League. Sevilla. You see? So City win, but Sevilla win the Europa League. Now we now go to 2022. Real win so 2022 was Real won the UCL 2022. Who won the Europa League in 2022? Was that Ranger? No. Was that Frankfurt? Was that Frankfurt who won the Europa League? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, Frankfurt won it and everything. Jeff, yes, this still goes on this way. So you see, for me, like, I think it's when you look at like the last few winners. I mean, it's because what I like like a 10-year period. But we will say 5 years, but I like a 10-year period. Because if you just say, give me 10 years and tell me the winners of the UCL and the Europa League over 10 years, and then I can then assess that, okay, well, this league says what's up. Because you need to have a large sample size before you can say, okay, no, this still says what's up. Like, for me right now, see, the issue here is that, see, Barca are looking a bit tricky. You see, if Barca can sort out their finances, then yeah, boom. But like Real and Man City look really good for the future. Like Real especially. When you look at how young their players are, Real look really good for the next 6, 7, 8 years. For Barca are in a mess. And I think for City, is that as long as they keep drilling for oil, they're going to be good. As long as they keep drilling for oil, they're going to be good. So those guys for the future are definitely going to be able to now say what's up, man. But yeah, but I think Real Madrid, they're the main guys in La Liga saying what's up, man. You see, I think for me, now depending on what happens, I like Xabi Alonso. Unfortunately, the reality is Xabi Alonso ain't staying. He's not staying at Frankfurt. Whatever happens, it's not happening. Carlo has signed a contract extension at Real Madrid. Is Xabi Alonso Liverpool? Does that just seem like this? Is that just facts now? Is that just facts? Because look, I mean, shout out to what he's doing at Leverkusen, your boy. But whether Leverkusen win or lose the Bundesliga title, it feels as if Xabi Alonso is going to leave. Now, if you're Xabi Alonso, you know what? It depends. Let me paint a scenario. Winner or loss? If Xabi Alonso gets to keep Grimaldo, gets to keep Boniface, gets to keep Wirtz, and a lot of his key players, let me try and build something. Now, if it's a scenario where Boniface gets sold, Grimaldo gets sold, Wirtz makes the honorary move to Bayern Munich, then leave. So I think it's dependent on whether he gets to keep all of these key players. Because if he gets to keep all of these key players, win or lose, bro, let's try and build something. Now, because think about it. Let's say he keeps all of his key players at Leverkusen and they lose the league. Bro, let's go again and let's try and win it now. If they win the league and we keep our players, let's defend the freaking title. But something just tells me that, especially looking at Grimaldo and what the guy is doing and how important a left back is, and if you're now thinking Liverpool, Xabi Alonso will be like, bro, Liverpool, Grimaldo. Imagine if Xabi Alonso goes to Liverpool and he brings Grimaldo, he brings Wirtz. Nunes is a bomb. He brings in Boniface. Then Liverpool are looking. I mean, imagine a Liverpool team with a Wirtz in there, a Grimaldo in there, and a Boniface in there. Now we can talk about a freaking EPL title race, bro. Now we can talk about a freaking EPL title race. But I don't know what happens though. I really don't know what happens, whether he actually, whether Xabi Alonso actually ends up going to Liverpool. Like, if I was advising him, for me, it will be dependent on if you get to keep your key players. If your key players somehow get sold off because they are valuable targets, then I leave, bro. I leave, man. What do you guys say? English teams have 12 European trophies since the Premier League was invented. La Liga have 25 in the same time span. I don't see how people can even make this comparison. Yeah, look, you see now, you can talk overall and recency. So if we don't want to talk about, okay, recently, what's the best league right now? I look at the last 5 year span and last 10 year span. If we don't want to talk overall, the numbers speak for itself. And guys, this is not surprising. Because again, that's why I say, like, when we're making comparisons of leagues, what yardstick are we using? What metric are we using? Because if we use the metric of, because basically, if we use the metric of how well you've done in European trophies, the best players in the world, they go to La Liga. Why didn't Cristiano stay at Man United? Then no, my PKs have to be in either Real or Barca. When you look at the likes of Ronaldinho, of Ronaldo, of Romario, of Messi, of Neymar, of Ozil, a lot of their PKs say, no, we have you. Barca and Real will always get the very best players. And when you get those best players, those top individuals, those difference makers, you're always going to get that Dubinsky, and you're always going to get that dub, man. That's just the reality, man. I still think so, yes. So think about it. A top Brazilian or Argentine target, I still feel most likely they'll move to La Liga. Now, Julian Alvarez, why did he move to City? Was it because did he really move because of its Man City in the Premier League, or did he move because of Pep Guardiola? Do you see Alvarez retiring at Man City? No. Alvarez is going to go to Spain. Like, Alvarez, in the next 3 or 4 years, is going to end up either at Real Madrid or Barcelona. That's just bound to happen. And when you look at these new Argentine talents, when you think of like Redondo, Paez, when you now look at guys like this Messinho in Brazil, these guys are going to either Real Madrid or Barcelona. And Barca already have some of the top talents in South America already saying, yo, I'm already going to commit to Barca or Real. Vitor Roque, look at freaking Endrick. So, and again, remember, it's a cultural thing, it's a language thing, and it's a thing of like, if you're a young top Brazilian, you would want to play for Real or Barca based on all of the great Brazilian players who've played for those clubs. So Real and Barca, they'll always get first dibs on those South American talents. And I just think that it's not going to change that way, bro. You see, that was basically, it's called money tax. You see now, it's like an interesting war. La Liga has the history, the heritage, the legacy, and the lineage of those players. The EPL has money. And the EPL will always do off everyone for money, the amount of money that you can earn. So for a Brazil or an Argentine, you say to yourself, now here's the thing. You can do it too, Flex. I'm going to go to EPL, 3-year contracts. Make crazy money for these 3-4 years, have a nice buffer. Then I make my move to Barca or Real. So I've done both things at once. I've fully satisfied my talents financially, taking care of the family financially, and now what I really want to do footballing-wise, legacy-wise, is moving over to Spain. So you can do both things at once, man. So, all right, what else are we saying, man? So, last 4 minutes, bro, before we get out of here, bro. Last 4 minutes, bro. Shout out to your boy Charles, man. Look, say it once, man, we got a World Cup winner, bro. Hate us all you want, we have a World Cup winner. We have a World Cup winner. Nah. And also remember Xabi Alonso, he played for Real Madrid. I think by him playing for Real Madrid, I don't even think that could even be feasible. But beyond that, I don't see that happening. Him going to Barcelona. So no, I don't see that scenario saying what's up of him moving, bro. What do I say, man? Look, man, guys. Well, look, as I said again, I'll be dropping my preview for the 2 games tomorrow. So that should be up most likely like either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. Bozo FC against Bayern. And PSG against Real Sociedad. Guys, Real Sociedad are the Mbappe, aka WhatsApp FC. WhatsApp FC are gonna get dunked at. Like, I've already accepted the fate that WhatsApp FC are gonna get dunked on, man. So what are we saying, bro? What are we saying? Yeah, they can. If they played like they played against Thingy, of course they can. 100%. You know, like, you know what I find so crazy is like, what happened to the talent pool, bro? Because I say to myself that as City, that's good, or is everyone just that bad? Because I said no, I think everyone just isn't that great. This City team isn't beating the 2017 Real Madrid team. No, this City team will get touched and destroyed by the 2011 Barca team or the 2015 Barca team. And this City team, do they beat the 2017 Juve team? Do they beat the 2013 Bayern team or the 2020 Bayern team? So this City team, no, they're good. They're not as good as some of those like heavyweight dynasties from Bayern, Barca, and Real Madrid during the 2010s. So the issue is just everyone else just is not that great. Guys, Bayern are not good, bro. Bayern are not good, bro. If Bayern turn up and meet City, it could get really embarrassing. I think like City could really, really embarrass Bayern, So, and when you just think of, bro, guys, remember that 2013 Bayern team was freaking stupid. Like Schweinsteiger in the middle, fucking Robin, Ribery, Zukic, a guy who I believe is the best right back of all time, your boy Bart Simpson at right back. I mean, bro, those freaking Neuer, like that team was solid. That was a solid ass team. And then you now go to what, freaking Goretzka? Nah, man, it's and I don't know what happened, bro. I just don't know what happened. Why the competition has just faltered. I don't know how the competition has just faltered, bro. It's crazy. No. Like, even if you talk about like COVID or whatever, that team was good. The 2020 team was good. The 2013 team beats the 2020 Bayern team 100%. Because you have to understand, that 2020 Bayern team, the defense wasn't very good. It was just Hansi Flick ball, just managed to say, what's up? But Robin and Ribery on the counter-attack would destroy that 2020 Bayern team. They would freaking destroy them. And now Bayern defense was very solid. It was a very solid defense. But see, the 2013 team had a better defense, had a better midfield, and had a better attack. Shout out, because, bro, Gnabry was money. Lewandowski did his thing. Peak Robin. Peak Ribery, who was robbed of his Ballon d'Or that your boy from Portugal stole. And don't sleep on Mandzukic. Because I'm going to say something crazy. Lewandowski overall, he's a better striker than Mandzukic overall. Who do I trust to come clutch in a final or a big game? Mandzukic. If I'm playing a UCL final or a main final, and I have to pick one striker between pick Lewandowski, pick Mandzukic, and picking Mandzukic. I'm picking pick Lewandowski to get me to the final. In the final, I'm picking pick Mandzukic over pick Lewandowski. 100%. Like that 2013 Bayern team was money, bro. But we now got that to Tommy Tuchel. Your boy Tommy Tuchel is crazy, bro. That's it. All right, guys. Look, man, it's been so much. So, guys, remember, we'll be back here. Hold up. So we will be back here tomorrow for the UCL reaction with the panel. We'll be back here for the panel for the UCL reaction hangouts for the panel, bro. So here's what it is, guys. Remember, man. Before you get out of there, remember to like that vid, like, hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you're new. And I shall see you good people on the other one, bro. Peace out, stay true, and stay real. Peace.